Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Just putting on my weight gloves here. Gonna rock the house today, guys. Taking you to heaven at 7 this morning. Good morning, Christine. Sticking to it. Sticking to our commitments. Making decisions. Following through. Yeah. We're gonna have a great workout this morning, guys. So I hope you're ready to sweat. Remember to stay hydrated. Man. Okay, let's get those feet a moving. Let's stretch while we're doing that. Let's do some arm circles. Let's go bigger with them. You're going to feel that up in your shoulders. While we're doing the arm circles, we're just going to kind of march, trying to get those feet. Yeah, you feel that burn? Oh, that means it's doing something. Rotate that neck. Oh, yeah. I'm excited for this week. Oh, it's going to be great. See, you got to look forward to things, guys. His thoughts are things and powerful things at that, when they're mixed with a definiteness of purpose and a burning desire for their attainment. Be thankful. What do you got to be thankful for today? Be thankful for the body that you live in. But realize you got to be thankful for that spirit of who you are on the inside. You are not your body. You are a spiritual being that has an intellect, and you live in a body. So let's speak from our spirit, tell our mind what to do, and it must obey. So let's get those legs up. We're tightening up the core while we're doing that, guys. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Stop doing what everybody else is doing. 3% of the population earn 90% of the income that's being earned. 3% of the population never gets sick. 3% of the population never worry. 3% of the population are always in a state of bliss. I mean, they get up in that way. They go to bed that way. They're just phenomenal people. 97% of us earn the other 10% of income. We're sick, we're broke, we're worried, we're fearful. Isn't it time we choose right now, no matter what's in our bank account or wasn't in our bank account, we're going to be a part of the 3%. That we make that conscious choice. That we say, wait a minute, I am that part of that 3%. I am rich. I am more powerful on the inside than anything on the outside. I can. I will. And I must. I'm going to be one of those 3%. I'm going to choose to be happy and choose to be healthy and choose to be wealthy and choose to go after what I want. I'm going to choose. And because I'm choosing, this body's got to get out of the frickin' way. Because I'm not laying on the couch anymore. I'm just not laying around. I'm not letting my life go by. I'm not holding down the couch anymore. I'm holding down this body. I'm going to beat this body into subjection. I'm going to tell it what to do. And right now I feel like telling it to do some frickin' sit-ups. What do you think? Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh. Yes. Yes. That's how you get that body warmed up. You gotta step into it, guys. So let's do some lunges and I am. Let me just stretch, guys. I can. I will. I must. Then with your right leg out, and what I'm doing right now, guys, is I got my right leg straight out, and then I got my left leg. So my right leg and my left leg are kind of like at a 90-degree angle. My right leg is facing straight out that way. My left leg is facing out this way. And so what I'm doing is I'm just rocking, and I'm going to feel a stretch down underneath the thigh, the inner thigh. I'm just pulling it back. Then I'm going to rock up here for 10 seconds. These are just things that my subconscious mind is absolutely telling me to do. You see, when you start a business, you're not going to know everything to do. You're not going to know everything all at once. Again, this side. And then we're doing the same thing. We're going to bend down on the right leg. We're going to keep the left leg straight. And we're going to feel something back underneath our thigh. And that's muscles that we didn't think we had before. And then we're going to do the same thing. And you're going to just rock back and forth. You're just stretching out those legs. Yeah. I started to see I had legs. So we're going to start working on them. In fact, we're going to lay down right now. We're going to work on those lower legs, and we're going to work on the core at the same time. It's kind of like doing sit-ups, but just in the reverse mode. So I'm just going to tilt this down to the floor. There we go. Yeah, I think you can see it. Hi guys, you get down on the floor, on your back, let your palms straight down. Now if you can't do this, do jumping jacks. Do something else, but I just thought of trying this morning. You're gonna raise your feet up. Oh. You're gonna raise your feet up. I just want you to start going like this, kicking out. Pretend you're floating on water. And you're like, John, it doesn't feel like I'm floating on water. Just keep on doing it. Stretch into it. That body must obey. Now we're going to rest. You can put your legs down, but I'm going to keep mine in the air. But I'm rested from that activity, but I'm not going to take the strain away. Okay, then take that right leg and bring it up. And hold it. Bring it up as far as you can. Hold. Let it go. Left leg. Remember to breathe. Right leg. Left leg. Now we're doing something, guys. Now we're doing something we've never done before. Now we're going to have something we've never had. Right leg. Left leg. Trust me, I'm feeling it, guys. Legs straight out. Lift them up off the ground a little bit. And feel it all the way up your body. Feel your body heating up. Oh. And down. Oh. That wasn't so bad, was it? Oh. That's what I mean. We may not have... I'm going to lift that back up again. You may not know everything, guys. You may not know what to do or how to do it. As you look around me, I don't have anybody telling me what to do. You know, every day there's a trepidation on the inside of me. It says, what if I do something wrong? Decisions, guys. Make a decision. And you're going to make some wrong decisions. You're going to make some right decisions. But the only wrong decision really is not to make one. You let your yes be yes and your no be no. I can't tell you how many people have asked, do you want me to be your coach? Let me think about it. Really? Are they really thinking about it? Are they really thinking about it? No. See, Rocky had a coach. Rocky went through pain and suffering and all that with his coach. But he became a champion. That's the movie, okay? Apollo Creed, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson. Everybody talks about Mike Tyson. You ever met his coach? I guarantee you don't want to fight his coach. Now, Mike Tyson's coach had Parkinson's disease. Mike Tyson's coach was a fabulous machine as far as training goes. He didn't really step into a ring, but he knew what to watch for. But I'm not only your coach that's in your corner. I'm your coach that's gonna fight with you and fight for you. Come on, let's fight it out. Let's fight it out. Let's not let him get here near us. Let's not let your opponent get near us. You're firing so many punches out. Your opponents of life can't get near you. Can't get near you. You're doing great, guys. You're doing great. You keep doing this, and you are going to be a dangerous person. I'm going to make you crack thunder and spit lightning. Yeah, so what's your decisions? Make a decision. Make a decision. If you were to learn the piano, you could learn it on YouTube. It would take you years. It would take you several years to plug out Mary Had a Little Lamb, because you'd be getting something from this coaching, something from this coaching, something from that piano teacher, and something from that piano teacher, because they don't all give away their secrets all online. So it's trying to get you to buy their program, but you say, no, I'm going to go to this guy because his stuff is free. So I'm going to go to this guy and this guy. You know, Christine, for instance, is making a decision. She's making a payment every day with her life, with her commitment. You know, she's hanging with the Fat Fitness Instructor. She's not here for 5 minutes a day. She's not here for one session a week. She's not here this week, and she's not going to go to somebody else next week. Now, if she watches somebody else, that's fine. But she's making a commitment to show up to the time, whether she follows my workout exactly or not, or whether she is just sitting there eating popcorn in her recliner as she looks at me and laughs and listens to my voice. She's putting herself in the environment to change, because we become a product of our environment. But I believe if I went to a piano teacher once a week or twice a week, and I listened to exactly what that person said, within 6 months, I'd not only be able to play Mary Had a Little Lamb, but I'd probably be able to play a piece of orchestra. I'd probably be pretty good. At least I could fake it to make it. I could probably be a worship leader in a church. I'd know the 3 chords, A, D, and E. I'd know the main things to get by. I'd be enough to be dangerous, because I know probably 70% more than everybody else. That's kind of what it is with a coach, guys. You put yourself in the same environment, and within months, instead of years, you know, Christine may not even be working out. She might be just sitting there. And she might have sat there for the last 3 weeks. I don't think so, Christine. I'm just using that as an example. But pretty soon, Christine is going to start raising her leg. She's putting herself in the environment. She's starting to feel like something's coming alive on the inside, because I've been speaking to her mind, and she's been letting good things go into her mind because she's been in that environment. And now she's starting to play a chord with her right hand. She's starting to play a harmony with her left hand. Things are starting to come together, and she's starting to see that she can do greater than she ever thought she could, because, man, she's in the environment. She's in the environment, and she's got something invested. It's her time. It's more important than money, but it's her time, and she's dedicated. She is dedicated, and she's dedicated. And because she's dedicated to the time, guys, she makes the time. She says, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I don't care how long it takes, I'm gonna dedicate myself to this time, I'm gonna dig down into the basement. I'm gonna throw that crap away. I'm gonna dedicate the time. I'm not just gonna swoop down in. See, the thing about this little eye up in the corner with Facebook Live, somebody comes on, I see them, and then in a minute they're gone. Maybe 5 seconds, they're gone. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about staying the course, being disciplined. But John, I can't hear you. The sound is bad. So what? You're in the environment. You're in the environment. You think the sound is bad on your end? You ought to listen to the SOB on my end. Oh my gosh, this guy won't shut up. He's like the talking donkey. I gotta live with this guy. You don't. You gotta shut me off pretty soon. Man, how would you like to listen to me all day, every friggin' day? This is who I am. I'm a WYSIWYG. My wife, Sometimes she goes nuts because everything that comes out of my mouth is motivation and positive thinking. And it's the dreams and what I'm looking for and what my next thing is and how much I'm going to make this week and who am I going to help and what lives are I'm going to transform, who I'm going to talk to. I can't believe what this person just said. That's who I am. I'm that way in Walmart. Somebody's discouraged at the checkout counter. I love being able to go up into the checkout counter and a person's right in front of me and they can't make their payment or they don't have enough. I love being able to say, I got this. I got this. Put it on my cart. I got it. I got it. There was a time I couldn't do that before. Oh, and it's still painful a little bit. Wasn't what I was expecting that day. But I love the feeling I get. I love the rush. I love the rush of it. I love how this makes me feel the rest of the day. Especially when I've been able to go an hour and 15 minutes at one time before, when I've never exercised, I've never moved, and I'm not the most perfect choreographed, expert workout instructor. If you're looking for that, YouTube's out there, guys. I mean, there's millions of people you can go see. I mean, and they'll go through the sets with you. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, guys. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But you've got to know who you are on the inside. You've got to fall in love with who you are on the inside. Because most of the time we focus on the outside. We don't stick with it. We don't stick with it. I'm too tired today to get up. You gotta know who you are on the inside. There's gotta be a white hot moving force on the inside of you to where you say, I must have it, I can have it, I will have it. There's nothing gonna stop me. There's nothing gonna stop me. I'm gonna get up today. I'm gonna move forward today. I'm gonna make a difference in somebody's life. I'm gonna find my next victim today. I'm gonna reach for the stars today. I'm gonna go after it today. You gotta get mad. You gotta get mad. You gotta get mad. It ain't gonna be this, 10 sets of this. We're gonna work the biceps today. Tighten up the glutes, tighten up the glutes. That's all well and good. And I bless those guys because they're doing something. And they got a lot more followers than me. But look out. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm just that guy bouncing the ball out of the street and nobody really knows who I am. I'm just that bill collector. Nobody knows who I am. But then one day, somebody's going to be thumbing through. I got a feeling somebody's going to be thumbing through. And pretty soon I got a feeling that, that Tony Robbins is going to be thumbing through. That Dr. Oz is going to be thumbing through. And they're going to say, who is this guy? He won't go away. He's like that bad cockroach. We've killed him once before. We tried to kill him. We sprayed Raid on him. He went in behind the coffee pot, but now he's coming back. Who is he? He won't shut up. He won't go away. He won't go away. He doesn't even have that many followers, but he just won't go away. He won't go away. Who is he? Call him up. I want to find out about him. I want to find out about Christine. I want to find out about Melissa. I want to find out about Kristen. I want to find out about Bill. I want to find out about George. I want to find out about Gabe. You keep moving forward. You keep doing the things that you're doing. And man, I'm telling you, when you start falling in love with who you are on the inside and you start doing the things that are necessary to reach your goals, when you start, when you start running after it, guys, and when you start fighting that fight, man, and you start going after it, man, give it everything you got. You start perspiring till it's fire. Man, you say, this is what I've got to do. I've got to do this. I've got to start that school. I've got to start that hospital. It isn't when things work out. It's now, damn it. It's now. It's now. It's now. There is no tomorrow, Christine. It's today. What are you going to do today? What difference are you going to make today? What life are you going to bless today? What ship are you going to sail today? Excuse me, guys. I'm a little excited this week. I'm a little excited this morning. I got a lot of enthusiasm in me. Because I just feel this is the turning point week for me. This is there's going to be a shift in my life this week. That come this time next Monday, I'm not going to be the same. There's something going to happen this week that's going to put me in a new dimension. It's going to put me in a new dimension. And if you think that way, if you tell your mind that, your subconscious mind is going to put you in the positions that you need to be in, man. It's going to put you in the positions that you need to be in. Because you got to keep seeking. I am. I can. I will. And I must. I must have this. It's not I'd like to. No. It's not, well, if it works. No. It's damn it. I got to do it, man. I got to. This is what I was put on earth to do it. I was put on this earth to do this. And if I don't do this, there's a guy named Jeremiah in the Bible. He said there's a fire in my bones. It's like a fire. I gotta do this. I can do this. I will do this. Because if I don't do this, somebody's gonna commit suicide. Somebody's gonna do something that they don't want to do. There's a young person. Hi there, Pastor Charlene from Africa. There's a child out there. There's a teenager out there. There's a youth out there. If I don't get up this morning and I don't do this, woe unto me if I don't be the Fat Fitness Instructor. Because I don't know who I'm going to touch. My nephew Nick, for instance, I don't know if he gets up this early with me, but he's been listening and he's been watching the recordings every day. His girlfriend, her name's Jay. She's been watching them, and she just absolutely loves them, and they've been speaking to their minds. And my nephew, Nick, blessed my life a few weeks ago, because you never know who you're going to touch, so you got to keep going. You got to keep moving forward. You don't know what's going to make a difference. You don't know what you do. Sometimes I sit here, man, I get discouraged too, guys. I'm not saying that I don't have those feelings of discouragement, but my feelings are not above my thoughts. My thoughts are above my feelings. But when those feelings come in, man, I was sitting there one day, I get these nice comments from people. They swoop in, they swoop down. Oh, you're awesome, you're great. Oh, I love you. I'll be with you next week. And the next week comes by, you never see them. I appreciate all the niceties and the comments and that. But I'm not doing this for the comments. I'm doing it to make a difference. I want to make a real sound difference in your life. I cry because I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference. I want to know that I matter and that I count and that I'm worth something, that I didn't just come on this earth just to breathe, exist, then fall into a hole at the end of my life, and where somebody reads over me. He made a couple people laugh. And there's 12 people gathered around. I don't want to live that way. If you want to live that way, you live that way. But that's not me. That's not me. And so I get mad. I get a little crazy. I'm different. And I don't have a perfect workout routine. I don't even know if I'm doing anything right, or even if I'm making a difference in my own body sometimes. But if I make a difference in my mind, and if I make a difference in yours, then it's worth all the 5 o'clocks and 7 o'clocks in the morning combined. It's worth all this. But I was sitting there one day, and I was battling discouragement. And I was ready to shut this thing off. Yeah, I was. I was like, what am I doing those Facebook Lives for? I mean, I got one person watching me today. I got one person online today. I don't have anybody online today. That little eye thing drives you nuts up in the corner. So now I'm picturing it says 4,000, not 4. It's 4,000. There's 4,000 people watching me. But I was a little discouraged, and I said, not even watching me, just 4,000 people listening to me right now. I got a little discouraged, and I said, is it even making a difference? I mean, it's a lot to set up, and I gotta be there on time, and if I'm not, and all those things that go through your mind. And my nephew Nick sends me a little text. Simply said, "You're my hero." And I'm like, "Nick, what do you mean I'm your hero? What do you mean I'm your hero? I don't even send you a Christmas card, young man." And I got a chance when he was 13 years old. He asked me, "John, why'd you become a preacher?" Well, Nick is now 32 now. So that was a long time ago when he asked me that. So that tells you how long I've been a Christian. And he asked me that, and I was able to share it with him. And then nothing came of it, and he's went off the deep end for years. And then the other day, this is why you need to keep fighting. He sends me a text that says, "You're my hero." And I was like, "Nick, what do you mean?" And he said something. He repeated my words back to me. He said, "You said go down into the basement." And I'm like, "How did Johnny know about my basement?" First, he started telling me about his physical basement that he needs to clean out. But then he said his spiritual basement he needs to clean out. And then he said, "You said, I'm responsible for my life, my feelings, my actions, and every result I get." And it stayed with me. It stayed with me. And it's told me that I'm responsible for my results and that I need to quit the substances in my life, the chemical substances in my life. And I was like, wow. So it put a new fire in my broiler. I didn't even know he was watching. I didn't even know he was listening. I didn't even know. So you don't know what the difference you're going to make today. You just got to determine that you're going to make a difference, and you're going to stay alive all your life, and you're going to get mad at life, and your why is what makes you cry. And if you're seeing people that are in despair out there, if you're seeing people that just don't feel like they can amount to anything, if you're seeing those people like that, you just got to go out there and say, "Man, Christine, I absolutely love you, man. I think you're amazing. I think you're beautiful. You're fabulous. You're gorgeous. You got every talent in the world on the inside of you, and you can do it. Come on." And you got to grab them by the hands, and you got to just say, "Come on, Christine, get up, get up. I know it hurts. I know it hurts, but you can get up. You can get up because you are a spiritual being, Christine. You are not your body. You are a spiritual being with immense power, and you have an intellect. And you live in a house. It's called your body. Take care of your body. I don't say not take care of it. But when we know that who we are, we're not our body. We get to take care of our body. It's the only one we get. Now, it's a wonderful mansion, but we got to take care of it. So your mind is your servant. So you got to put your servant team to work, your conscious, subconscious mind to work on your body. All right. Let's do some jumping jacks. Okay. Now, when I do those, guys, because I've got so many things hanging around my sides, I got these stupid little handles hanging on my sides. When I do that, there's kind of a thunderous applause. You hear things flopping around there. Well, now it's my applause. So when you start hearing your body move, you're doing a good thing. You guys rock, man. You guys are amazing. You guys are flat out amazing. Flat out amazing, guys. Hey, good morning, Kimberly. Good morning. Oh. Again, you're a spiritual being. You have an intellect, and you live in a body. Who are you going to inspire today? What difference are you going to make? Have you made a difference? Will they miss you when you're gone? Will they miss you when you're gone? That's the difference. That's the difference. And this week is going to be a turning point in my life. Is it going to be a turning point in yours? Is there going to be a phenomenal shift in your life? See, I believe that God can take you from where you are to where you need to be in an instant. He did it with Joseph. He did it with the disciples. He's done it with Gandhi. He's done it with Mother Teresa. He's done it with numerous people. They were here one day, and they were in front of dignitaries the next. You'll speak before kings. God is amazing. He measures the stars of the sky with the span of his hand. How big do you think the God of the universe is? Do you think he can control your life? Do you think he can give you the ability to keep your life together? Is your life really falling apart, or is it falling in place? Has life really happened to you, or has it happened for you? If I wasn't fat, guys, I wouldn't need to be the Fat Fitness Instructor. I wouldn't need to be here to speak some good things into your mind and into your bodies and into your souls. I'd just be living on my own merry way. There would have been nothing in me to say to do this, man. And it's obscene to do this. It's like, it doesn't happen. I mean, I got a testimonial from my friend Barb down in Massachusetts. Massachusetts, guys. Boston, Massachusetts. She wrote me this beautiful letter. I posted it on the group. I'm going to probably repost it. I think it's phenomenal. I think everybody needs to read it. She's been in the fitness industry for 30 years. Because I've called around to some local clubs, and they don't want a Fat Fitness Instructor. They want me to have a certificate hanging from the wall. And they want me to have the six-pack abs. And they want me to look like everybody else. They want to do what it's always been done to get what they've always had. And see, here's the thing. They'll never reach who I will reach. Because I hate going to the gym. I even asked them if I could set up my phone in the gym, in a corner, and do my workout on Facebook Live. They told me no. They don't allow that stuff. I'm like, even if I joined the gym? No. So I can't inspire anybody that might be in that world the way I want to inspire them. I inspire people because I'm screaming to my phone and I don't even know what they look like. I've never met most of you. And I've asked repeatedly for most of you to get on a phone call with me or a video chat with me, or let's stay in contact more than just me talking to you on a video in the morning, because I want to know what's going on in your life. I want to know how you feel. I don't want to know how you tick. I want to know if there's any way I can help you other than, and no, it's not to sell you anything. It's just to be your friend. It's just to be your Jesus with skin on, just to be a God with skin on, just to be there. And so I've offered numerous times, but people just, in social media, I don't think they like the phone calls, and I don't think they like the video chats too much. I think they would rather text, and that's one of the things I'm trying to get used to. I don't really care for texting because it gets misconstrued and people see things, they read things the wrong way and all that. But anyway, this Barb lady, she sent me this testimonial. She's been in the fitness industry for 30 years. And she's never met anybody like me in the fitness world. And you won't. There's not too many of us around. We're a small breed. Guys, I love you. I love you, man. Sweat. Just perspire to inspire. That old commercial said, never let them see you sweat. I disagree. And again, these workouts of mine, I work harder on the inside than I do on the outside. But I can tell you this is different. This is different. This used to be down here, guys. It used to be down here. This didn't used to be up here. This was just 4 weeks ago. It used to be down here. This is getting tighter here. This is getting tighter. My shoulders are getting more pronounced. I can do something with the pecs that I never was able to before. The pecs are getting solid. I can feel them. Guys, the abs are getting they're getting tighter. I can tell you, I ain't lost any weight. Okay? So, why do I keep doing this? Because of what I'm feeling on the inside. And that water weight, when the weight begins to come off, guys, You know, in the first couple of weeks, you're going to lose a lot of weight. And this is why most people give up. They lose a lot of weight. And then they're doing the crazy things. They're doing the crazy diet. They're exercising. They're taking the magic pill. Nothing seems to be working. You hit this thing they call a plateau. Well, I've been on a plateau now for 2 weeks. And the reason is you're retaining water. Because where your body used to have some fat in there, it's being converted. You can't do 20 sit-ups. You can't do 30 push-ups. You can't do sets of this and sets of that and not have anything happening on the inside. When you plant bamboo, and I'm going to close with this, when you plant bamboo, everybody knows what a bamboo tree and it is. You don't look it up. But a bamboo tree, when they plant bamboo, they will come out, and I think it's like 4 years. 4 years when they plant bamboo. It takes 4 years for the seed to germinate. So when you come out to a field of bamboo, when you first plant it, 4 years later, you're going to see something shot up 6 feet in the air, or 10 feet, or 30 feet. It doesn't take long for it to grow up, but it's grown down for 4 years, or something like that. It's years. It's not months. It's years. But bamboo grows down before it grows up. What you're doing on the inside is you're speaking to the mind, and the mind is the most powerful agent that there is. You're speaking to the mind, and you're speaking to who you are. I'm that 125-pound, sexy, voluptuous person, and I'm making that decision. I am that now, and if because I'm that now, I'm going to think differently. My healthy choices are going to be different. My health choices are going to be different. My fitness choices are going to be different. I'm going to make the decisions from the inside, and therefore, when I go up to the counter and I look down and there's pie over here and there's carrots over here, I'm automatically going to choose the carrots. I'm not going to worry about the pie because I'm disciplining myself on the inside. I don't have to make a decision on the outside. Should I have it? Should I not have it? How many calories in that? What's the carb amount in that pie? Why are you even asking that foolish question? Because you haven't fallen in love with who you are on the inside. You're just still upset with the outside. I'm not upset with the outside. I love the outside. It's my house. I'm going to take care of it, though. I'm going to paint it, and I'm going to maintain it. It's my house. It's the only one I got. I'm going to take care of it. But I'm not in love with my body. I'm in love with who I am on the inside. Okay? I thank God for the house. But I thank God more for my spirit on the inside. And something is growing down before it grows up. Something is happening on the inside, guys, before it will happen on the outside. And again, I do this twice a day. So I'm working out with you and for you. I'm in your corner. I'll see you tomorrow morning. May the Lord bless you. May He keep you. May He lift up His countenance on you and give you peace until that day when you stand before Him, when there is no sunset and no dawning. But until then, how about we stay alive all our life? And would you miss me if I'm gone? Have a great day.